Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now just do that a few times on your own, matching the breath and the movement. Kind of waking up this morning. And then finally come to a neutral spine. So you're not either in an arch or you're not in a forward fold. And look slightly forward and extend your right leg back. Come onto the ball of your right foot. So don't let your left foot up right so quickly. Just put your foot on the ground. Notice where your hip is. Be aware of where the hip is and that you're in kind of a lunge, right? Now, mindfully lift your foot up so your heel is in line with your hip. And you're trying to put your footprint on the mirrored wall behind you. And make sure that there's you're not favoring one hand or the other. You will do that in a minute. Shift more weight into your right hand and then extend your left arm alongside your left ear. And then look slightly at the windows, balancing. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Gently place your left hand and your right knee down. So whose little phone is that? Is that your phone, Echo? Oh, okay. It's my apprentice. That's who it is. All right. Extend your left foot back. And come onto the ball of your foot. Don't throw the leg up so quickly, right? Be aware. Awareness is the key here, right? So once you're aware of where your hip is, then just lift your left foot off the floor, but keep your left heel in line with your hip socket. Don't let it go higher and don't point the toe back. Point the toe down in a dorsal flex. Then shift weight into your left hand. Reach your right arm alongside your right ear. And find a balance between opposite sides, the left and the right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then just gently place the knee and the hand down. Tuck the toes under. Push the seat back onto your heels. Reach your arms forward. Don't put your forearms on the ground. Notice if the first thing you want to do is push your forearms down, keep your forearms off the ground and reach your arms forward as if you're really trying to touch the windows in front of you. And then press into your index fingers and lift your knees up without moving your shoulders forward. Try not to move your shoulders forward. Just go straight up like a hydra lift. Yeah. Good. Then inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Experiencing that same undulation in the spine. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Push the seat back onto the heels. Press into the hands and lift the knees up. Downward facing dog. So it's really that same spinal undulation as cat-cow. On the inhale, come forward to a plank again. Look forward. Don't look down. It's just like when you were on your hands and knees. Exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. So Dylan, you're not going to try to get your forearms down. Exhale, tuck your toes under, push your seat to your heels, lift your knees up, downward facing dog. We're going to do that one more time, okay? On your inhale, come forward to a plank, look forward. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Bend your elbows, but bring your chest in between your hands so your elbows are pointing up toward the ceiling. Not back, Dylan. Forward, forward, forward. Bring your chin to the earth. Then slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to the heels, downward facing dog. Much better, much better. On your inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, push through your left heel. Inhale, lift your torso up, bring your arms alongside your ears in a high lunge. Find your balance. Become aware of what your back leg is doing. Don't bend your left knee. On your inhale, extend your right leg as you lift your left heel away from the floor, squeezing at the pelvis to find your balance. Then exhale, bend your right knee, push through your left heel without bending your left knee. Awareness. Inhale, extend the right leg, lift the left heel up, find balance. Exhale, bend. Then inhale, extend. Then exhale, bend, and gently place the hands on the floor, framing the right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Yeah. Awareness. On your inhale, step your left foot forward lightly between your hands. Look forward, push through your right heel. Inhale, lift the torso up, arms alongside the ears in a high lunge. Make sure you're not bending your right knee to come up. On your inhale, extend your left leg, lift your right heel away from the floor. Find your balance. Then exhale, bend the left knee, push through the right heel. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Gently place the hands on the floor and stepping back to a downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Bring your chest in between your hands and slide forward, Bhujangasana. Good. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back onto the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Now, if you don't want assist today or you don't want any lotions, raise a leg and down dog split. We won't touch you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Bend your knees a little and push your chest back. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Little knee, bent knee is good. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale, soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet up toward the hands. Keep your feet about hips-width distance apart. Keep your hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Press your palms down. Let your head be heavy. You can raise your blocks up if you need to, if you're bending your knees. And just breathe. Inhale, push here and lift here. Exhale, 1. Push into me. Inhale, lift me away. Exhale, 2. Inhale, press down to lift up. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, good. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Soften the knees. Heel toe the feet out as wide as the mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with the forearm. Squeeze in with the knees. Yogi squat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Then just gently place the hands on the floor. Come sit down. So we're going to chant a little bit. I didn't hand out chant books, so we're going to do this as a call and response. So 3 ohms. Om. 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 Loka. Loka. samastam, samastam, Sukhino, your turn. Sukhino, Bhavantu, Bhavantu, Loka, my turn. Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, your turn. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, together. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, twice more. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Now we're going to learn a new mantra. This is from the Buddhist tradition, and it's to the Tara. So everybody say Om. Oh, everybody say Om. Om. Say Tara. Tara. Tutare. Tutare. Ture. Ture. Soha. Soha. Om Tare. Tutare. Ture. Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Saha. Your turn. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Saha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Saha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Swaha. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, the words, and the actions of my own life contribute in some small way to that happiness and that freedom for all. Om Tare Tutare Ture Saha. Om Goddess Green Tara, embodiment of all the Buddha's actions, I prostrate myself before you, whether in happiness or unhappy circumstances. So both of those mantras from different traditions are both about awareness, right? Awareness of like how my actions are going to play out to uplift the lives of others. It's important to say that, that doesn't mean that a yogi becomes a doormat. It doesn't mean that a yogi becomes an enabler, right? That's not the case. But a yogi does develop a sense of compassion that when they set healthy boundaries, they're able to do those healthy boundaries and set those healthy boundaries with love and kindness. They're not done for domination. They're not done for subjugation. They're not done to manipulate and harm other beings. You recognize that all sentient beings suffer, and that suffering is, the Buddha said that suffering was just part of life. And the idea of this idea of tapping into the actions of the Buddha, or the green goddess is able to embody the Buddha's actions or the Buddha's karma, is the idea that the Buddha is acting through dharma or righteous living and making decisions that are mutually beneficial for all beings. And that you have to embody that Buddha whether you are happy or you're unhappy, whether things are good or things are bad, in sickness or in health. You always have to keep that idea, the same loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, inside of you, no matter what's going on inside of you, which I like that. I like this idea of comparing these two, because one becomes is very external. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu is very external. It's all about, like, how are my actions going to affect others? But what happens when the world is turned upside down and I'm out of balance? I am not being aware because I'm going through a lot of stuff. And then my actions become the opposite of loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, not out of like an egotistical thing, but just because of my own personal suffering, that I'm having to overcome my own personal suffering. Buddhist traditions, very interesting, says acknowledge your own suffering. Realize that you suffer, but that all other sentient beings suffer. And then overcome your suffering by uplifting the lives of others, recognizing that their suffering is your suffering. And that's the key to compassion and to wisdom. They all of a sudden come to you simultaneously, compassion and wisdom, through that simple act of recognizing my suffering. My suffering is also your suffering. Your suffering is my suffering. There's no separation between us. Come and stand up at the top of your yoga mat. Echo is going to teach us something that is both compassion and wisdom embodied.
Okay, so that will be some talking before everyone coming. Sorry. Okay. Everyone coming to your hand, Tadasana. So today we will experience a strict vinyasa. What is vinyasa? Anyone knows? Vinyasa. So let's break down like vinyasa. It's combination of V and nyasa. V means sequence. Nyasa is a place with consciousness. So together it's sequence, place with consciousness. So you are doing vinyasa, you are with your consciousness, and you have a sequence, right? And vinyasa have 5 components. The first one is your intention. So everyone bring your hands together in front of your chest. And set today is your higher intention. And when you're ready, release your hands. So setting intention is a very important part of a vinyasa. With higher intention, our yoga practice gets the spiritual meaning. So this is the first element. And the second element is Ujjayi breeze. Ujjayi breeze, everyone bring, okay, let me explain it a little bit. U means upward. And Ujjayi means upward victorious breeze. So this is energized breeze. When you are breathing in Ujjayi, you feel energized. And Ujjayi breeze is also nose breeze. So you don't breathe, you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Don't breathe out through your mouth. That is not Ujjayi. And it's also Samariti breeze, which means it's same equal length or duration of the breathing and the breathe out. Breathing the same and the breathe out the same. So this is the Samariti breeze. Everyone place one hand on your throat, like get close to your trachea or thyroid. And this first time, we don't close our mouth. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth and make a ah sound. Deep breathing. And ah. Did you feel the vibration of your throat? And right now, we will breathing ujjayi, or breathing through your breathe out through your nose, but still make this sound in silent. So you still feel the vibration, breathing, and breathe out. Do you feel the vibration here at your throat? Then you already get this idea of a ujjayi breeze, which with vibration inside you, it's very deep. Okay, so this is ujjayi. And next thing is mula bandha. Mula bandha, I think everyone, I think if we come into this class, we say it a lot. Mula means root, and bandha means log. So mula bandha means your root log. And where is the root log in our body? So we have the limbs. So the root log actually is just here at your pubic floor. And when we say engage mula bandha, it's not say that we are trying to say that lift up your pubic floor so that your pubic floor is locked. And how to lift for men is lift up the perineum area, this muscle up, and for women it's lift up the vaginal muscles inside, so it's lift up. Everyone bring blocks. Can I? Oh, can I use yours? Yeah. Bring a block and place these blocks very close to your pubic bone. Your feet no need to be connected, so it's just sit naturally as close as you can. Bring your hands. You can put it in front of your abdominal and deepen breathing. And breathe out. At the end of a breathe out, lift this muscle and feel the engage of mula bandha. Release. One more. Inhale. And exhale and release. So it's only lift when you at the end of your exhale and continue engage at here. So once you inhale, exhale, engage, and don't let it go. Hold it here. Whatever you are doing, like in plank, down dog, up dog, down dog. So all of this, you have to engage this area, lift up and engage all this area, part and release. And the fourth one is drishti. Drishti is where our eye gaze focus to. So it's our eye gaze. When, yeah. The last one. Okay. And where, okay, drishti, every asana have different drishtis. Example, Tadasana. When you sit Tadasana at here, and you look horizontally to the front, just like you are standing at here and watch the sunrise. So this is Tadasana drishti. And each asana has different drishtis. So drishti also move to our body movement. Where you look, your spine have this position, right? And if you look up, your spine have this movement. So drishti is also linked to our spine movement with the whole movement of your body. Then there is the last one is continual movement of your, continuement movement. This is the last component of the vinyasa. So what is continuous movement? Let me give us an example of a 4-4 breath. 4-4 counts. Continual movement is like at 1, 2, 3, 4. You are moved from this 1, 2, 3, 4. If there is like over there, you have to move until you get end. So continual movement is once you start and you end at the end when there is a stop. So for and this movement is not like a jerky or too fast or too slow movement. It have to be the same pace. So when it's 4-4 pace, just look at me first, don't move. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. So this movement is continue movement and until we already finish our whole sequence, then you stop. And everyone, bring your hands near your side, prepare. Yeah. The same sequence, the same movement, like move your hands. And the first 4 counts 8 counts. Inhale and exhale, just watch, and you move when I clap my hand, okay? Inhale, 2, 3, sorry. No, don't move, but run. So first inhale and exhale, don't move, and then move when I clap, okay? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, stop. So this movement is start and until meet and end. Now, put this in your vinyasa practice. Actually, our vinyasas have our Jivamukti Surya Namaskar. You have to put this 4/4 count internally to yourself. Every time when you move, silently notice 2, 3, 4, x2, 2, 3, 4, like this. And we will experience a Surya Namaskar, a Jivamukti Surya Namaskar together. So everyone coming to your Tadasana, exhale. On the next inhale, just listen with your consciousness. Hook thumb, reach up, look at your thumb and arch back. Yeah. Exhale, bring hands back, bend your knee, bring hands back, straight arms and legs and fold down, look at your knee. This is gaze. Inhale, bring your hands down with bent knee and bring your right foot back into lunge and look forward. Back leg straight. Exhale, step your left foot back to downward facing dog. Push to heel, lift up. Feet hip distance apart. And look at your navel. On the inhale, coming forward to plank. Flat back, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your knee. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, feet hip distance apart, and look at your navel. Inhale again to plank, flat back, shoulder on your hands, and look forward. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, one by one, but still keep eye gaze forward. Inhale to cobra, look up, bring your elbow close to your chest. Exhale, see back to heel and downward facing dog. Look at your knee. On the next inhale, step your right leg forward. Back leg straight, look forward. Exhale, left foot meet right and fold, bring your feet together, look at your knee. Inhale, bend your knee, hooks, no, too quick. Make it slow. No. Okay, everyone, coming back to Uttanasana. Yeah, so make it with consciousness. Don't move it too quick. Bring your both hands down near your front foot. Lower, bend your knee. Fold, On the next movement, so with consciousness, bend your knee, hook thumb, reach up, and arch back. So this is step by step. And look up. Exhale, bring hands down, Tadasana, look horizontally. Left side, inhale, hook thumb, reach up, arch back. Exhale, flow hands back, bend your knee, swing arms, legs back, and straight arms and legs. Inhale, bring hands down, step your left leg back into lunge, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower your knee, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, see back to heel, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward to lunge. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold. On the inhale, hook thumb, bend your knee, reach up, arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay? So did you get this one by one step and with your consciousness in it? And next, this second round, we will experience with just a vinyasa. And you have to count to yourself at a 4/4 pace, 4/4 beats, and always do it inside you. Don't move too quick, don't move too slow. Okay? Tadasana, exhale. Inhale, engage Ujjayi breathe. Exhale, engage Mula Bandha. Inhale, hook thumb, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands back, straight arms and legs and fold. Inhale, bring hands down. Step your right leg back into lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, lower. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, sit back to heel. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward to lunge. Exhale, left foot meets right and fold. Inhale, bend your knee, hook thumb, reach up, arch back. Exhale, reverse flow, hands back, straight arms and legs, fold. Inhale, bring your hands down, step your left leg back into lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower knee, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, sit back to heel, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward to lunge. Exhale, right foot meets right and fold. Inhale, bend your knee, arm along, hook thumb, reach up, arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. Did everyone familiar with this sequence? Can you remember this and do it by yourself? So this is a strict vinyasa. You do it on your own, and you have to familiar with sequence together, and you always counting 4/4 beats inside of you to move it as like a flow. I think I should not use the words flow. And I will set metronome. You follow the metronome, do this strict vinyasa. I got this one. Is this one? Okay. So first round, you just familiar with these beats and then move, okay? So count to yourself, inhale and exhale. Did you notice there's a little bit higher note? This is a down beat, higher note, or we call this down beats, but you move at this down beats, okay? And let's familiar with it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, is this okay? Okay, then let's bring your hands near your side, Tadasana. Don't move first. When you move, when I clap.
Good. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Exhale, place the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Adva Uttanasana. Exhale, step, jump, walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, come up, warrior one. Exhale, opening arms and hips, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, reach forward to the windows, right hand on right shin, left arm lifts up, triangle trikonasana. Continue to breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, come all the way up to a stand. Then exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Right knee's going to track down the center of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Dylan, move your foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back to a plank. Look forward. Bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, reach forward, left hand on left shin, right arm reaches up, triangle trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift all the way up. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, hands down to the earth, step back to a plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, push through your left heel like you did in the warm-up. Inhale, lift the torso up. Bring the arms alongside the ears in a high lunge again. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer and twist over to the right. Bring your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso and arms up in a high lunge again. Exhale, place the hands on the floor and extend your right leg. Move your back foot forward about halfway till your back foot is grounded, your hips are closed, you're not turning your foot out. You're going to lift your blocks up wherever you need them. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Pull your right hip back, your left hip forward, becoming aware of the sacrum. And then exhale, fold forward over your extended right leg. Move this foot forward just a little bit more so you can get your heel down. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift your head and chest halfway. Exhale, bring your left arm in front of your right shin. Place your left hand on a floor block outside your right foot. You want to be grounded in your left hand. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Pull your right hip crease back, but don't bend your right knee. On your inhale, lift your right arm up. Look over your right shoulder. Rotated triangle, moving the right shoulder forward, the right hip back. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, gently place your right hand down. Frame your right foot with both hands. Exhale, bend both the knees. Bring your left knee to the outside of your right foot and sit down. Adva Matsyendrasana. Seated spinal twist. On the inhale, lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Then exhale, twist over to the right. So let's move this heel out just a little and push this hip down. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, there. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Twist over the other side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, swing your right leg around, stepping back, downward facing dog. Just that simple. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, push through your right heel. Inhale, lift your torso up, arms alongside the ears in a high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer and twist over to the left. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Awareness of the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, lift the torso up. Bring arms alongside your ears in a high lunge again. Then exhale, place your hands on the floor and frame your left foot. On your inhale, extend your left leg. Bump your right foot straight forward till your right heel's grounded. Still in a stance, a little wider stance. So bring your foot out just a little bit. It'll give you a little more balance. And then push this right heel down. Inhale, lift the head and chest, pulling your left hip back. Exhale, fold forward over your extended left leg. Keep drawing energy up and press your palms down, so lift your blocks. Lift your blocks if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, keep pulling back with this hip. Exhale, 2. Inhale, push through your right leg. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift your head and chest halfway. Keep those legs engaged. Don't let them go soft. Bring your right arm in front of your left shin. Put your right hand on the outside of your left foot for rotated triangle. Then bring your left hand to your left hip. Pull your left hip back. Don't go up with that arm first. Pull your hip back. Pull this hip crease back, Renee. Then lift your left arm up. So don't go for the left arm first. Go for the hip. So as you actually are twisting, you're moving this shoulder forward and this hip back. Exhale, 1. Look up here. Inhale, awareness. Exhale, 2. Dylan, press into your feet. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, gently place your left hand down. Frame your left foot with both hands. Exhale, bend both your knees, right knee to the outside of your left foot, and sit down. Adva Matsyendrasana. Make sure you're not sitting on your right heel. That's a big mistake that people commonly make. On the inhale, lift the right arm up, and then exhale, twist over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Draw your left hip down instead of lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, come back to center line. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, swing your left leg around, step back, downward facing dog. Good for you. All right. If you are on your blocks, please come off of your blocks. Put your hands on your yoga mat. No blocks for this. Now, walk your feet forward about halfway till your heels are on the ground. You're in a short down dog. You're not in a long down dog, but you're not in a uttanasana. You're still in a down dog. All right? Now we're going to practice a little handstand, okay, on the mat in the middle of the room. So look in between your fingertips. Don't look back at your feet. Now, lift your right leg up into the air. Awareness, keep your right leg extended and keep your right hip closed. Don't open your right hip or you'll spiral out and fall over on your back. Bend your left knee and on your inhale, kick up 1. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 2. Come all the way up. Exhale, come down. Bring it all together, Dawn. Inhale, kick up into a handstand and stay if you can or come down. Lift up, Dawn, lift up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, lift up 5. Echo, be quiet. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Echo, quiet. Walk forward till your feet are on the ground, okay? You got a left side. You usually have one side that you like more than the other. Dylan, walk your feet back a little bit till your heels are on the ground. You're still in a down dog. You're not bending and you're not on your fingertips. So walk back a little bit more. Don't move your hands though, buddy. Now, lift your left leg. Your left leg into the air, yes. Now, bend your right knee. Keep your hip closed on your inhale. Kick up 1. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 2. Learn to do it with touch, not mouth. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. All right. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Put your forearms on the ground. Touch opposite elbows with opposite hands so that you know that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Then put your forearms back down on the ground. Your forearms are parallel like railroad tracks. We're going to practice a little forearm stand in the middle of the room. Please do not run to the wall. Have compassion for yourself and others. Lift your knees up. Come into a dolphin. Look at your fingertips. Don't look at your toes. Lift your right leg up into the air. Now bend your left knee and on your inhale, kick up into a forearm stand and stay or exhale, come down. John, pull it together. Inhale, kick up and stay or exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 3. Exhale, come down. Push John. Push John. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. All right. Come into a down dog for a second. Come forward on your hand, come out to a plank, drop down to your knees. Now just this time, bring your forearms down. You got to do the other side. Check out your forearms. See if they're in parallel. You can touch opposite elbows with opposite hands, just measuring again, because sometimes when you're kicking, your measurement gets off. Then lift your knees up. Look forward between your hands. Don't look back. Push the floor away from you. Lift your left leg up. Bend your right knee on your inhale, kick up and stay. Come up. Exhale, come down. Good for you. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 3. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 4. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, gently step back and rest in a child's seat this time. Good for you. Whew. So the nice thing is if you do a little handstand, you do a little forearm stand, then you only have 2 minutes in headstand. Interlace your hands together, place the top of your head on the floor, tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, walk the feet forward, bring the knees into your chest, bring the heels toward the seat, bring the knees toward the sky, extend the legs up. Coming into a headstand only for a couple of minutes. You only have to do this for a couple of minutes. That's so nice, right? Now, and then they don't open up the hip. You keep wanting to open up the hip, right? And that's going to get you in trouble because that spirals your torso. And breathe. Dylan, press into your forearms. Take the roundness out of your back. Now walk your feet forward. Now bend this knee into your chest and give me your foot. Don't open your hip. Keep it closed. Now bring this foot up. Bring this foot up. Okay, so you got to walk forward. You got to walk forward and you got to pull your ribs in, right? So you got to push here. Bring this knee into your chest. Bring the knee into your chest, not up. Now lift your hips. Get control. Pull your ribs in, dude. Come out of the back bend. Come out of the back bend. Quit clenching. Quit clenching your butt. Activate your quads, because what's happening is you're clenching back here and you're going into this banana shape. If you squeeze your butt, you're going to go into a banana shape. Act like you're standing on the ceiling. Come down. Okay. So you're kind of getting it. You're getting there. Everybody come down. Rest in child's seat. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Now reach your arms forward. Keep your forearms off the ground. This is a big mistake people make in this transition. Tuck your toes under. Press into your hands. Don't move your shoulders forward. Lift your knees up coming into a downward dog. Don't move your shoulders forward. Yes. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Stay in cobra. Squeeze your legs together, press your toes down, lift your hands up. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Bring the forehead to the earth, bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles, pull the navel toward the spine. On the inhale, kick your feet into your hands and lift up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, release your ankles, rock out your hips. Bring your hands by your chest, elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. If your foot didn't make it, move it forward. Then exhale, drop down to your left knee. Now, move your left knee back and keep your toes tucked under. Don't come onto the top of your foot. Then lift your torso up. Place your hands on your right thigh. Get your shoulders over your hips. Then bring your arms alongside your ears. Reach your arms up alongside the ears. Interlace your fingers together with your index fingers pointing up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift up through your chest, pull your ribs in, and then exhale, begin to arch back and move your pelvis toward the windows, coming into Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale 1, so the pelvis is moving forward, not back. Exhale 2, so you're moving this way. Inhale. Exhale 3, good. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On your inhale, gently lift up, place your hands on the floor, and exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good. On your inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Then exhale, drop down to your right knee. Move your right knee back. Keep your right toes tucked under so your heel is up toward the ceiling. On your inhale, lift your torso up. Bring your arms alongside your ears. Interlace your hands together into Kali Mudra. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, begin to arch back. Move your pelvis forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, place the hands on the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale through bent elbows, come lay down on your abdomen. Bend your knees, reach back, grab your ankles again. On your inhale, kick your feet into your hands and lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down, release, and rock out the hips. Bring the left arm alongside the left ear, roll over to the left. And bend the knees, tickle the heels with the fingertips. The feet are going to be about hips-width distance apart, parallel to each other. You're going to just touch your heels with your fingertips. On your inhale, lift your hips, your lower, your middle back. Clasp your hands together in a fist. And once you have your hands underneath you in a fist, roll your shoulders underneath your back. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the hands and come down the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. All right, from here, you can stay in half bridge. You can come into a supported half bridge. If you would like to experience upward bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana, reach the arms up toward the ceiling, bend the elbows, place the hands on the floor next to the head. If you have tight shoulders, you can bring your hands a little closer to the edge of the mat. That may help you. Press into your hands and your feet, and on your inhale, lift your body off the floor, coming into upward bow. Good, John. Go for it. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good, Dawn. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Let's go to the wall. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin into the chest and come down. Second time, place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Push the heels down. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin into the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Last time, place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now give him an assist with his shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, 4.5. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring the chin in the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. So you got to stay grounded. Bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. Good. Make little circles on the sacrum if that feels good to you. A little happy baby. Bring your soles of the feet toward the sky, hold on to the outside of your feet, and bring your knees into your armpits. And you can still try to keep your head down, and just think of a baby, a happy baby, right? Then bring your knees together, and then bring your knees over to the left and extend your right arm out. Look over your right shoulder. Twisting. Inhale, come back to center. Switch sides. If you did a double wrap, switch sides on the double wrap. Then inhale, come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a hug. Then extend your left leg onto the floor. Left leg straight out on the floor, okay? Bend your right knee into your chest. Give it a hug. Now, from here, you have a choice. You can reach down and grab your right big toe with your index finger and your middle finger with your right hand. Or if you have tight hamstrings like Dylan, you're going to let go, you're going to take the belt in your right hand, both ends of the belt, and then take your left hand to your left hip and extend your right leg straight up into the air. Now you're going to give yourself enough belt strap that you can straighten that leg. Yeah, and then you're going to pull your toes back towards your shoulder and push through your heel. Good, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Put the head down. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now keep a hold of the belt or the toe. Let your right leg go out to the right side. But try not to bend that right knee to get there. Keep the right leg extended. If your right leg doesn't touch the floor, it's okay. But give yourself enough belt that you can bring it out to the side. Try to keep your left hip down. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, lift your right leg back up into the air. Now if you have a belt, you're going to take the ends of the belt into the left hand. If you're using your index and middle finger, you're going to switch to the left hand. Reach over with your left hand, grab your right big toe if you're using hand, or take the belt into the left hand. Now allow your right foot to come all the way over to the left till you're on your left hip and your right foot is on the ground to the left. Now extend your right arm out, look over your right shoulder and twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, lift your right leg back up into the air. Yeah. Now, from here, if you have a hold of your big toe, release your big toe, interlace your hands behind your right calf. If you have a belt, interlace your hands behind your right calf, letting go of the belt. So fingers interlace, the leg is going to extend, and you're going to cup your calf with your hands and get your head on the floor for a moment. Now try to straighten your right leg, pull your toes back. Then inhale, lift your head and chest and bend your elbows and try to draw your forehead toward your shin bone. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently bring your head down, bend your right knee into your chest, give your right knee a hug. and extend your right leg. Let's do the left side. I love this sequence. On your inhale, bend your left knee into your chest. Give your left knee a hug. Now you know what you need. If you need a belt, you're going to put a belt around the ball of your left foot, or you're going to reach up with your index finger and middle finger and grab your big toe. Then extend your leg toward the sky. Pull your toes back. Try to get your head down. Try to get your shoulders down. You can give yourself as much belt as you need for this. And breathe. You can take your right hand to your right hip. Suggest that right hip stay down. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Now, let your left leg come over to the left. Try to keep the left foot in line with the left hip. Try to get your right hip down. So how do I do that? I'm going to push down with my right hand, and I'm going to extend through this heel and breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5, then inhale, lift your left leg back up into the air. If you have a belt, switch your strap into your right hand. If you have your fingers wrapped around your left toe, switch the right hand. Then allow the left foot to come over to the right until you're on your right hip. Your left foot will be on the floor to the right. Extend your left arm out, look over your left shoulder, twisting. Nice twist here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. And inhale, lift your left leg back up into the air. Now, from here, take the belt off the ball of your foot or let go of the toe. Interlace your fingers behind your calf. Yeah, keep your leg extended. Don't bend your left knee. Dorsal flex your left foot. Pull your toes back towards you. Don't point the toes away. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Bend the elbows. Try to bring the forehead towards your shin. Inhale. Exhale 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently come down. Bend the left knee into the chest. Give the left knee a hug. And then extend your left leg out. Bend both your knees into your chest. Give your knees a hug. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward, and back. Come up to a seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you. I don't care which direction you're facing. Put your heels down. Put your heels down. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your feet. Lift your head and chest. Exhale, fold forward. Hold on to the outside of your feet. Or use a belt again. Belts are good for this too. Paschimottanasana. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Then inhale, lift the head and chest up. And exhale, hands by your hips, Dandasana. On your inhale, bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Then open up your knees and bring your feet together, but move your heels away from your pubic bone 18 to 20 inches for Tara Asana, star seat. Then bring your hands in front of your toes, bring your elbows in front of your shins, and fold forward and put your forehead on the instep of your feet. Now, if your forehead doesn't touch the instep of your feet, you can put a block between the soles of your foot, the instep of your foot, and your head. But the head wants to touch something. That's the thing about Tara Asana, is that if your head doesn't touch your feet, that's okay. Put something in between so you can actually relax your shoulders. So here you're making a 6-pointed star. My teacher David Life said this is the only Jewish asana in the whole series. But in reality, 6-pointed stars are seen in all cultures. And 6-pointed stars are a representation of the yin and the yang coming together, the transcendental energy and the energy of nature coming together and unifying. And it means that in all cultures. So making this idea of a 6-pointed star in the body as an asana is saying that compassion and wisdom are coming together. They're unifying. On the inhale, lift up and let's set up for shoulder stand. Salamba Sarvangasana, or legs up the wall. Or if no inversion today, you can come into goddess, just keeping your feet where they are and laying down on your back. So Echo his elbows off his mat. His elbows off his mat. The other day I was watching a really terrific documentary. It was made like 2008, and it's called Fierce Light, When Spirit Meets Action. And there was a Buddhist practitioner, a monk, that was speaking, and he said, one of the purposes of the practice is to be able to actually say something like, what a beautiful day this is, and still recognize that there are beings that are suffering all over the world. That it being a beautiful day doesn't negate the suffering of other beings. And the suffering of other beings doesn't negate that it's a beautiful day. The point is to recognize that both of those things, suffering and a beautiful day, are happening simultaneously, and we're able to experience them both and enjoy the beautiful day and work to alleviate the suffering of others. Now, a lot of people who get apathetic with these teachings, they go, you will never, ever, ever be able to alleviate the suffering of all beings. The teachings acknowledge that. They recognize that. It does not mean that you stop practicing. It does not mean that you stop trying. That is the teachings. That as long as you have a body and a mind, there will be suffering. There will also be beautiful days. You don't stop practicing because there's suffering or a bad day. You don't stop practicing because you had a series of good days. You practice every day. You practice the mantras, you practice the meditations, you practice the asanas, you practice the pranayamas. You practice trying to link things seamlessly from one thing to another in a vinyasa krama so that you understand the action of krama. Flex the feet, let the toes come overhead, let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist, extend the arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Dylan, bend the knees, bring the knees onto your forehead. Exhale, 3, and put your hands on your back with your knees bent. Exhale, 4, get him to put his hands on his back. Inhale, bend your knees, put your knees on your forehead. Exhale, 5, good. Now everybody bend your knees, bring your knees alongside your ears. Dylan's going to keep his hands on his back and just keep his knees on his forehead. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then place the hands on the floor. Slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. If you have legs up the wall and you want to experience fish, then come lay down on the back. Laying down on the back, turn the palms to face upward, pressing the elbows, puff up the chest. Let's remove the blanket out from underneath you. Fish, Matsyasana, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Press into the elbows. Bring the chin into the chest. Slowly start to come down. And as you come down, let's set up now for Shavasana, corpse seat. So laying on the back, turn the palms to face upward as a sign of surrender. Let the feet move away from each other. Allow the breath now just to breathe the body. And let the body become heavy by releasing Mula Bandha. And Echo's going to come around and she's going to show all her compassion and give you a neck massage. Gently start to deepen the breath. And by means of the breath, make small movements with the fingers and toes. Stretch the arms overhead. And stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. And gently bend the knees into the chest, giving the knees a hug. And roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the floor, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position for meditation practice. You can sit on a block, you can sit on a blanket, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. But once you've found your seat, commit to it. Stick with it. And bring your index finger and the tip of your thumb to touch in chin mudra with your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger gently and softly extended away from the palm. And then close the eyes. And as you close the eyes, allow the breath to deepen again. You don't have to employ Ujjayi pranayama, but there should be a breath awareness. Start to draw the senses inward, letting my voice be the last thing that leaves you. And on your inhale, silently chant to yourself, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And then as you exhale, silently chant, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachings that are yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Echo, for teaching with me. And don't forget, I guess keep reminding everybody, October 300-hour teacher training. I'm reminding you because like there's nothing else on the calendar for this month. We usually don't do anything like workshops or anything in August. People go away. I've just like kind of always realized like, yeah, it's always kind of like everybody goes to the beach and gets those days in at the beach for the kids have to go back to school. So we don't really do anything this month. Tuesday, I'm still doing Yoga Nidra, yeah, you can, yeah, Yoga Nidra is still, that's a regular schedule thing. This is not like a Sunday workshop, like the handstand or the something like that. Yeah, that's yeah, that's always there.
sound? Good? Okay, excellent.